command right now. I would say whap has a very nice lead. And BegForMercy's got to step it up if he wants to win this game.
Yeah, it's true. So it's not very typical that a Terran player, has more bases than a Zerg player, but 5 bases to 3. It's just awesome. So many minerals floating in, and yet the Zerg player still has 5,000 food. Can probably feed Africa.
Let's take a look at the units killed here. Amazingly enough, there have only been a total of 3 workers killed. 2 for BegForMercy and 1 for whap. Most of the damage that's been going on here has been armies versus armies. Not a lot of hits on the economy by either of these players, and whap moving out now with another serious force. Along with the Marines, Hellions, and Thors, he's added medevacs and siege tanks to the mix, and this looks like a deadly brew. He looks like he's going to go for the push now, and we'll see how BegForMercy chooses to respond. He's got a ton of Zerglings and a handful of mutas. A couple banelings being made. If whap doesn't micro a little bit better against those banelings, though, he could end up taking some serious damage. whap moving up the map slowly but surely. Meanwhile, BegForMercy taking
it's nothing to fuck with.
The gold expansion on the far right. My goodness.
Oh, look what the Thors have their match made for him now. Jesus Christ, look at that Zerg army.
That's a lot.
So many units.
It's a lot of ultras, and here we go. He's going to engage the siege tanks far behind those Thors. Those Thors pushed way too far forward, and he's going to be able to hopefully clean this up. Needs to take those siege tanks out. Those siege tanks doing a lot of damage.
The Ultra's just sitting there trying to bite away at that metal, and it doesn't seem to work for them. Very nice medevac pickup as well. Losing the siege tanks, however, losing 3 of them.
That was a pretty...
Ultra's trying to jump with their little baby feet to try to get those medevacs, but it's not going to work.
They do have small-ass legs, man. Those medevacs going for this expansion and just... Oh! Choosing to drop.
Ooh, now the Marines come down.
And get massacred.
I don't know what it is. Watch. What's going on? And the Ultralist, I think he's just toying with them now. Oh, the drone's even coming in to pick... Oh, no, they're transferring to Gold Expo. I'm sorry, guys.
And
the Ultralist left.
The Mutas...
And Muta's on the way.
Muta's coming to clean up the rest. Wow, that was a pretty interesting battle. And BegForMercy's starting to claw his way back into this game. It looks like he's going to try to maybe counter here.
Ooh, just send the Mutas to their death.
Yeah.
3 of them down. With no damage to those Thors. 4 Thors now with Marines and some more Hellions. No siege tanks though, which helped them greatly in the last little battle they had.
Let's take a look at...
They're upgraded.
Take a look at the units. The Zerg player, 21 Zerglings, 3 Ultralisks, and 4 Mutas. Not a very crazy army. Meanwhile, 4 Thors and 18 Marines, 6 Hellions for the Terran. These armies aren't terribly huge. Mostly drones. 66 drones for BegForMercy and 82 SCVs for whap.
So many workers. So many workers. Taking the white man's jobs all the time. These drones do their work.
These Thors are 1-1-1. Meanwhile, the Marines have the 1 weapon upgrade. So, I'm seeing some pretty heavy mech play here by whap, and that's what I like to see.
Yeah, that unit composition is very good against Mutas. Going more Ultralists, and some Zerglings and Banelings, and oh my god! Jesus Christ! Look at all those Ultralists.
That's a lot of Ultralisks. Hellions coming down to this gold expansion, and they're gonna fry the shit out of those drones.
Yeah, it probably smells like shit.
Meanwhile, huge encounter in the middle of the map. We'll see what these Ultras can do.
Banelings doing what?
Oh my god!
Army is gonna fall.
Those Ultralisks just absolutely destroying things. This is BegForMercy's chance.
Everything.
He's finally up in supply, 158 to 134 for whap, and he needs to get in that base and fuck some bitches. Let's see if he can do it. Meanwhile, some Terrans trying to assault the natural. This Marine's not getting much done. And they get taken out. Now the Ultralisk's moving in. This wall-in that whap has created, though, is very, very hard to attack. whap taking out his own barracks.
Very good call there, actually. I really like that play.
A lot of roaches being pushed up here, getting into the mix with these ultras, and BegForMercy shouldn't wait around too much longer. whap has already remade his entire army from the last encounter.
It's true, Soul. He really doesn't have much. Ooh.
But here he goes, attacking the planetary. That gold base has already been mined out, though. Not a huge loss for whap.
Heal through it, though. Oh no, they're not. They're not. Roaches and ultras doing so much damage. This is a good unit dump for the Terran players. All those SCPs taking up the unit supply,
and here
they're doing nothing. And there's a thorn.
Uh-oh. The Terran have a superior surround here. Those Ultralisks sitting in the back getting nothing done. The Terran army with a great strategic advantage, and he's going to clean up this army like nothing. What a blunder by Beg. I can't believe he chose to engage there, and he might pay the ultimate price. 182 food against 125 BegForMercy, and his army looks like nothing. If whap pushes here, this could be the game. Meanwhile, Hellions going back to that gold base to harass on the right side.
Roasting again.
Man.
Poor drones. They just stand no chance. No, they're just too flammable.
They are.
They have gasoline on them.
BegForMercy.
And BegForMercy.
Begging for mercy.
Begging for mercy.
Oh, asking.
Look at this army down to the bottom right.
Yeah, let's see what happens here, man. 4 Thors, a lot of Marines, a couple tanks. See what happens. These Hellions have been doing a lot of damage, and man, this army for whap is just getting reinforced. He is supply blocked right now at 191, almost maxed out at 200. Meanwhile, BegForMercy only at 145. I tell you what, this looks like whap might be able to take this game. Very, very close game.
He has more banelings and so many roaches as well. The Marines pushing out with 1 Thor. And
part of his army engaging the entire Zerg force. And,
yeah, they're just going to get melted.
They do get melted.
They just got melted with acid. Yeah, acid's not fun. It corrodes metal over time, but this acid's just super. Hellion getting taken down. Oh, poor Marine. Run, Marine. Run! Step back. Marine's taking out the mutas. The Roach is coming in to try to clean him up and burning more people with acid.
Oh!
It's gotta hurt. It's gotta burn so bad.
Very nicely done.
Away.
Is he going to engage here? He pushes with the mutas, and those mutas might get cleaned up. Kind of a moment of indecisiveness. Those siege tanks doing massive damage in the back, and that's going to be the end for those poor roaches. Meanwhile, a small push here on the natural.
She got squashed.
BegForMercy says Terran is just too strong, and I think that's going to be GG. whap says BegForMercy.
Oh my god.
Wow. And that's going to be it.
We got more mutas coming. I mean, they potentially could hold it off for a little longer, but I think he's crippled.
Oh, he's beyond now. He's beyond crippled. This is it. Terran army is too strong. Pushing in. That's going to be it. Sigh. Here comes the GG from Beg, and there it is. GG for BegForMercy. whap takes that one in a very exciting match.
Very good game.